it's time to dive into the nitty-gritty of Amazon advertising. In this module, we'll cover all the basics to give you a strong foundation to work with. And just a heads up, if you're already a pro at this, feel free to skip some of these lessons. But for everyone else, I want to make sure that we're including all the essentials so that you've got everything you need to succeed, no matter where you're starting from. Okay, firstly, what are Amazon ads? Well, Amazon ads, or advertising, is a platform that lets sellers make their products more visible to customers in exchange for payment. It operates on a cost-per-click bidding model, which means advertisers pay for better product placement by bidding on specific keywords. Because it is a cost-per-click model, we will only get charged when someone clicks on our ads. Okay, if we come over to Amazon and we type in kids activity book, we can see all the products that are being advertised. Okay, so all these books here on the first line are being advertised. And the way we can tell is from this little bit of grey text that says sponsored here. So it's very subtle. This means that every time we see the sponsored text next to a product, they are paying to be shown for the search term kids activity book. So if we go down, we can see if there are any more. So that is being advertised as well. This one too. And there's some more here. Because this is quite a competitive search term, there will be quite a few that are being advertised. However, if it is an uncommon search term, then there might only be one being advertised or none at all. If we go down further, we can see that this one here is a video ad, which is pretty cool. I haven't attempted this yet personally, but I may look at doing this in the future if I can free up some more time. But I will have to outsource this because to make this animation looks quite complicated. Also, if we click on any one of these books, and I won't click on the ones that have the sponsored text next to it because I don't want them to pay. Okay, these products here are running manual product campaigns. And you can see the sponsored text there. The one above is a sponsored brand ad. Again, I have never used this type of ad. These are more advanced strategies, but I like to keep things simple. We can make more than enough money just by using sponsored auto and manual campaigns. Okay, so I just wanted to show you a few of the different ad types that we have available to us. Next, I want to discuss some of the pros and cons of Amazon advertising. So what are the pros and cons of using Amazon advertising? Let's start with the benefits first. It's fairly easy to set up and use. It doesn't take long to register for it. And once you get over the initial hurdle, it's fairly easy to navigate. You can advertise your books in multiple countries such as the UK, USA, Canada, Australia, etc. This means that once you have a good understanding of how ads work, you can expand your reach and tap into new markets, increasing your potential audience and boosting your sales across different regions. This global exposure can help you maximize your earnings. You will have to register for each country that you choose to advertise on, but this won't take long at all. It's just basic details. There are various strategies that we can use to get sales. We can target keywords, products, and different categories. Using ads can give your books a boost because relying on natural sales can take time to gain traction and bump your book up the rankings. Ads are a shortcut to getting your products higher up the rankings as long as your book is desirable. Running ads can be profitable, meaning that if your royalty for a book is $2 and you make a sale after spending $1, you have made a profit. If you are releasing a book in a very popular niche, ads are a great way to make your product stand out from the non-advertised. On to the negatives. Like I said before, there is an initial learning curve to get over, and it will take a good amount of time to master. You will naturally gain more and more experience from consistently optimizing your ads and seeing the trial and error for yourself. You can lose money if you're not careful. I've seen a lot of posts on various Facebook groups where people have wasted money on Amazon ads. A lot of people just go in blind without a good understanding. They don't set daily budgets or pay way too much for bids. But because you're here going through this course, That won't happen to you, and I'll explain things every step of the way. You do need to constantly tweak your ads, which might annoy some people. Obviously, it's not that hard when you're running a few ads, but eventually, if you're running hundreds of ads, it can be quite time consuming. The final point ties in with the previous one, and that is that it can be overwhelming at times. I have to dedicate 6 hours or so every week to optimize all of my ads. I currently run about 80 different campaigns, but during the fourth quarter of the year, approaching Christmas, I could have anywhere from 120 to 160 campaigns going. That number of campaigns takes ages to optimize and can be quite mind-numbing after a while. But that is more of an advanced problem that you may encounter down the line. Most of the cons you see here won't be a problem for you if you are patient, persistent, and careful.